What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another stream. Game week 25 has just finished. Not only has it been a pretty awful game week for most people, on balance for everyone. Obviously, there's some people who are doing really well. Callum Wilson, for example, did nicely tonight, and some people own him, of course. For me, not such a good night. Although I think I've maybe done okay versus other people. I've got Firmino to come off my bench, so I was an idiot and put him on the bench. So he'll come on. I'll finish on 50-ish, something or other. So yeah, it's okay. It's a bit annoying that Aguero just scored right at the end. I was hoping that he'd stay quiet, but it doesn't look like he's going to get any bonus points. And Firmino beat him this week, so for value-wise, I'm better off with Firmino, which is good. I captained Salah. He scored more points than Aguero did, so overall, happy with that Aguero. And of course, he scored at the end, but Sterling got the assist who I own. So does everyone, to be fair. Anyway, welcome. Thanks for joining me. How are we all tonight? Devastated? Or loving it? Great week? Red Kite was 69. Jones fail, by the way, name of the stream. What a finish for that own goal. 85 points has Rishab. Apologies if I've messed your name up. 85 points for a 30k to 12k rise. Very nice. Theo Walcott living up to the hype. Yeah, it could have been a straight swap for all of us Arnautovic owners, but we a lot of us ignored him. I didn't. Sorry, I did. I did ignore him. We'll retweet that tweet already. Yeah, another Sterling assist for Aguero. Chelsea losing 3-0. What happened there? By the way, I watched the Man United game. We had some chances. To be fair, Lloris made some good saves, but generally, absolute rubbish. Mourinho played the three behind Lukaku that most fans wanted long term, but probably not the match to do it. Probably should have had a Herrera in there to help us try and boss the midfield. Just got overrun. Sanchez looks annoyed already. He's basically just taken his kind of demeanour to Man United. He's already annoyed. Telling people they're not chasing enough, etc, etc. Yeah, pretty bad, lads, to be honest. But everyone was rubbish. Like, Sanchez tried, but Lukaku's just... What is Lukaku at the moment? Jones, honestly, that own goal was such a good finish if you've not seen it. Martial should have started on the left, not been moved out to the right. Gutted for all the Wilson benches. I'm not that gutted for them, I don't think. Obviously, some of them have got them coming on. I know it's Chelsea, but I really hate benching my attackers. Like, who are they playing instead of Wilson? I mean, I bench Crouch. That's a bit different. He's probably not going to start. But Wilson's a guaranteed starter. I don't know if I've got more or less of a clue of what to do with my transfers this week. I've got 2 transfers. Yeah. The plan before tonight was to get Sanchez, but we're not going to play as bad against Huddersfield, you'd assume. I blooming hope not. So we're still tempted to get Sanchez in, but I'm a little bit worried about Lingard now. I've got Arnautovic to sort out. Son, is Son going to start causing me issues? I don't know. Is he going to start losing space? To be fair, Son was really good tonight. Probably unlucky to not be in the points. There was one... hang on a sec. Let's just be realistic about what I'm going to play next week. There was one point where he should have squared it to Kane. He would have got an assist. Kane would have got a goal. Like, Kane doesn't miss from that position, and he went for the shot instead, and it was a nice save from De Gea. It's just when Moira comes in, which I assume he will Son start to miss out? I know they play on opposite sides, but will they rejig the team around? Who knows? So many mates saying Chelsea always smash Bournemouth. Yeah, it didn't happen tonight. You like Martial to cover Alexis? Martial, he was very bad tonight. I know he's obviously up against better opposition, but just didn't really kind of get in from the left at all when he played there. Crouch and Arnie for Wilson and Stanislas. I did notice Stanislas with the golden assist. The problem with Stanislas is he's very much the definition of, do you know what I mean, like glass legs. He does not stay fit for very long, but when he does play, he does do well. So he's a bit of a tempter. Assist in his last game, came on 28 minutes. Goal and assist live, only played 70 minutes. He's probably not going to be a 90-minute man. You took out Vertonghen for Jones, ouch. Am I getting Walcott? Only 7.1 million. So I can't actually forward him straight swap for Arnautovic. I'd have to make another move. Someone said to me earlier in the chat, I'm quite glad, I didn't jump onto the Stoke midfielders. They've only got 2 good fixtures left. And then it gets a bit more tricky for them. They're not going to play Huddersfield every week. So I did kind of like the look of Shaqiri-ish. I'll show you what my plan was before tonight. It still might be the plan. If you follow me on Twitter, then you've already seen this plan. So this is for a -8, but I wouldn't make all these moves this week. I'd only make 3 of them, so it'd be -4. So the big dog, Sanchez, comes in. Leicester obviously conceded twice tonight, but hopefully Chilwell still nailed. They got some good fixtures coming up. And then Milivojevic, the penalty taker for Palace, would come in, and I would basically be switching to 3-4-3. I can't afford Wilson, unfortunately. But he would basically be becoming Jordan Ayew. Not this week, the week after. So I would probably just play Millie. I'd play Millie, or I'd play Duffy against West Ham. So I would 4-4-2 or 3-5-2. But then the week after, I'd be looking at Jordan Ayew, who's got Burnley at home, Brighton away, West Ham at home, Huddersfield away, Southampton home. So a pretty nice run into the wild card. That would enable me to get Sanchez. The question is, do I really need Sanchez? I don't know. I'm good, Lord Vader. How are you? Is there a Scoutcast tomorrow? Yes, I believe there is. Chilwell was at fault for the first goal. He might get dropped. Maybe. De Bruyne over Sanchez. I know that man keeps ticking over. I even said, I think, to someone on the last stream that they were talking about no captain choice for next week, but they had De Bruyne. I think I said, why not just captain De Bruyne? Lingard has to go. The thing is, if Lingard starts the next game, it's Huddersfield at home. I think I don't want to give him one more game. The problem is, what do I do with him after that? If he doesn't play, and I feel like I need to get, or if he blanks again against Huddersfield, I'm going to feel like I need to get rid of him. And what do I do with him? At 6.2 million, who's in that bracket? Shaqiri, I don't really want to go there, I don't think. Whereas De Bruyne, in fact, hang on a sec. Let me have a look at De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin plays every game, De Bruyne. Sorry, we'll get on to your questions in a minute. Man City, 10.2, 1.5 million cheaper. That's a no-brainer, isn't it? But the thing is, who do I captain this week? That's the question. Who do I captain this week? 5.4. Oh yeah. Chilwell. I'm all over the place, lads. All over the place. Yeah, sorry, that's what I was trying to do. So that would give me 7.3. So that would let me have Walcott as well. It's just Sanchez. It's just Sanchez versus Huddersfield. Oh, I know. Leave De Bruyne, you said 3 weeks ago. You'll never play De Bruyne as you prefer silver, 8 million. Was that 3 weeks ago? It feels like that's something I would have said a lot longer ago when he wasn't a rotation risk. Plus he's injured now, right? Not waiting for Aubameyang. That's another interesting option, yeah. I mean, Walcott, by the way, has been gold when he started before. So maybe he's just the one to go for. Maybe just go... I mean, I could do Son, Arnautovic to Walcott, Millie and Wilson. And have a load of money in the bank, but... I mean, I can keep Otamendi. I don't really know if I'm that bothered about doing that. But he got a clean sheet tonight, which was nice. Where is Theo? Jeez, yeah, loads of money. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Too many options now. It is Arsenal away next as well for Everton. Maybe not the best time to bring in Walcott, but old club. You just never know. Anyway, if Aubameyang is 9.5 million, is he worth getting as a second striker? At 9.5, I'd say yeah, but they've got two. I think they got Man City and Spurs after the next game. KDB and Walcott break the template. Is De Bruyne not quite template? How's it going, Luke? Yeah, I watched that game. Well, I turned off with about 10 minutes to go to come and set the stream up. Son is still a good pick. I pretty much agree with you, I think. The only problem with Son is, will he keep... You know, will he keep playing? I'm kind of on the thinking of... Keep Son until he gets dropped. Can you actually believe that Christensen went off again early? Like, I know I don't own him, so it's easier to laugh, but it's a little bit funny, right? It's a little bit funny. He's missed out again. Would you prioritise ditching Hammer's defence or shuffle over areas? It really depends what your other areas are. Am I worried about Alonso? Not at all, really. That guy that they brought in was backup, I think, at the last club he played for. So he's probably going to be backup as well. Lingard and Sanchez were the best in red tonight. I think that's... Honestly, I think that's a bit... I'm not saying it's wrong, but if anything, that's like best of a very bad bunch. Do you know what I mean? Watford, yeah, nice. Watford and Stoke clean sheets. I mean, that's what kind of weird game week it was. So Laporte is coming at 5.5 million. Could be decent. If we think they're going to keep clean sheets. Hey James, glad you're enjoying them. I do like to stream the day that the game week finishes. Okay, let's see some of these questions. Wilson in for Andrew Gray. Yeah, I mean Wilson, let's just quickly talk about him really briefly. So obviously he's done well tonight, he's done well the last few weeks. He's got Stoke at home, Huddersfield away, Newcastle at home the next 3. Then Leicester away, Spurs at home, not great, but he's scored against Arsenal and Chelsea now. West Brom at home, Watford away, Palace away. I mean, I want him, I think. I really do. Yeah, a few people talking about Alonso captain. It's time to release some money and get rid of Otamendi. I'm not against that completely. It's just choosing between Son and Lingard. It's choosing what to do with Son and Lingard, really. Shame on Arnautovic has to go and get injured. Is it time to get rid of Lingard? I'm pretty much against getting rid of Lingard just because he's playing Huddersfield at home, if he plays. Obviously, if I keep him and he doesn't start and Mata comes on instead, then obviously it's the wrong decision and I'll have to rectify that the week after. And I kind of want to leave myself in a position where I've got a way to rectify it. Wilson captain. You know, that went through my head just a minute ago because who else am I going to captain this week? Don't really like captaining players against Burnley. I know that Kane got the hat-trick, but they're pretty solid generally. Arnie and Depotre out for Walcott and Ayew. Yeah, that looks good. I mean, Ayew's got, I think, Southampton at home, then a difficult fixture, but then they're pretty good. Giroud could be, what was he, like 7.9? No, he's not even that, is he? Hang on. I'm thinking of, maybe he is, hang on. Before I say the wrong thing. Oh, that's interesting. Giroud's still at Arsenal, 8.2. I mean, if Morata's out and he's going to play, he's got a very good goal record for someone that started so many games on the bench. Obviously, one thing to note about Swansea is Andre Ayew has gone back to them. Why no Aguero? I know I have to have this conversation every week, but like, okay, fair enough, I missed the hat-trick. That was a mistake, but I can't go back and change it now. I didn't get him in this week because, again, it would have taken an 8-point hit and I would have had to get rid of Firmino or Kane. I didn't really want to get rid of either. Obviously, yes, he's outscored Kane, fair enough, but and if that happens again over the next 2 weeks, then again, it'll be a mistake not to make the move. But Kane had so many chances tonight. On another day, he puts a couple of those away. So I'm not too concerned about that, really. But again, if you can get Kane in, if you can get Aguero in and you're happy with him, then he looks on form right now. So go for it. But for my team, I'm not that interested. The great Hazard, yeah, always scores against Bournemouth, apart from tonight. Yeah, let me put the Chelsea against Watford. Yeah, I mean that could be a good fixture for Hazard. It's one of those weeks where you can kind of take your pick because captain-wise, there's no obvious standout. I'd even be tempted by Kane actually against Liverpool. I would love that everyone gets so wound up about Aguero. Who am I getting in? I'm either getting rid of Kane or I'm taking hits. Like, I can do it for 4 points now. I have to take out Firmino, who outscored Aguero this week. So, I don't know. Why would I do that? Yeah, it did suck I got it so late, but that's just the way it is. Who's going to get the bonus in that game anyway? Sterling's dropped down to 1. Shame. Fernandinho, only 5.1 million, by the way. I was looking at that. When I was looking around the 5 to 5.4, I noticed him. I remember someone on Twitter got him in earlier in the season. Mark Captain Hazard, yeah, didn't look good. Might be time to get a few differentials. Yeah, I'm not against that. It's just deciding which ones I really want. I mean, Sanchez is a differential. And he's also the most expensive midfielder, so he's very easy to downgrade if he does no good against Huddersfield and Newcastle. So I am tempted by that. Doesn't mean getting rid of Otamendi, though. Oh, Nick Pope. It was a mistake getting rid of him. I said that before. De Bruyne got 3 bonus. I mean, Mahrez is an interesting one now because he looked good with the fixtures coming up. Obviously, he missed out tonight. How is he going to be feeling about missing out Man City? I mean, that was such a late bid. That was never going to go through. Salah isn't easy. Set and forget captain for the rest of the season. I mean, Salah on penalties is it's a bit of a game changer until he misses one. I just don't really want to captain him against Spurs. Yes, for the next kind of 3, I'm happy to captain him. But I know what you're saying. He's scored in like, is it 17 out of 25 games or something like that? Or, you know, returned something. So yes, of course he can do it against Tottenham. But I'd rather back someone with a better fixture and just see if I can get a few more points. Any new signings you're looking at? I mean, Mkhitaryan, maybe, but obviously he missed out. I still don't know exactly how he's going to fit in Ozil and Mkhitaryan. I guess he might put Mkhitaryan on the wing, like as a right midfielder like he was at Dortmund. But it's just the fixtures again. A lot of the players that I'm kind of half looking at, the fixtures aren't great. So I want to see more from Mkhitaryan first. Sturridge in the double game week. Oh, I'd be so yeah, I'd be tempted by that. 7.9 is quite expensive though for a West Brom attacker, but they have got some decent fixtures coming up, so I won't say no to him. But he is just an injury waiting to happen, a bit like Stanislas. It's the only downside every time. By the way, I've not said it. There are polls, top right hand corner, somewhere up here. We have got Game Week 26 captain. I didn't put in like someone else pick. You have to pick from the 5 I put. Game Week 25 points. Best third striker. I know he's going to come up there. What to do with Mahrez, and should you keep Lingard for Huddersfield? So people asking that question, let me know what you think by voting. Alexander, how's it going? You're annoyed at United playing so poor. I mean, that is annoying. They were really bad. There is a big difference between overall differentials and mini-league differentials. Yeah, that's always true, though, especially around this stage. I'm not really looking at too many mini-leagues, though. Unfortunately, there's one mini-league I want to win. I just can't catch the guy. But I'm still going for it. Watch Andy or watch Jim White. Do you know what? I actually tweeted out earlier that I was looking for something in the shop. I was trying to get a white tie. A yellow tie. No one sells yellow ties. If William was declared fit, would I get him in for Arnie? I really like him, but to me that's just too risky because he might not start. Then again, they've just lost 3-0, so they'd want to be doing something different this week. But how long is William an option for before you have to start looking at getting rid of him? Is Sterling the hero of my season? Yeah, I mean, I got a bit lucky with Sterling. Ish. I think I was priced out at David Silva when I brought him in. And then I could have got Sané instead. But then I knew he was rising in price, and I just let him rise. So I thought, okay, I'll just get Sterling. Then Sterling beat them all that week, so I was really happy. And then Sané went on that run of like four games when he got double figures. I was a bit annoyed. And obviously since then, Sterling's just been the one to own. So yeah, legend. I do like Sané. I may have, if Sané hadn't got injured, I may have got him in this week. Is Alonso still worth the 7 million? I mean, it is just one game where he's blanked. I think he's consistently scored points in the previous 8 games. Now, he is getting towards a price where I wouldn't be too keen on bringing him in. He's 7.4 million now. That's pretty annoying. Oh, Sterling's lost a bonus point. No, he hasn't. He's gone down from 2 to 1. Sorry. Yeah. Theo Walcott. Yeah, he's playing Arsenal though. But old club. I can see where you're going from. Oh man, that is jammy. You got William in early this week. Gambled as your bench was decent. So William misses out and you get Wilson and Ibe coming on. Ben, that is dodge. Jam. Jam City. Wonder what the average will be. People were tweeting about it earlier. I can't remember what they said though. Yeah, maybe I just get De Bruyne and be done with it. The man just looks like he's going to run and run and run and play every game. He's a brilliant player. On set pieces. You were at the Swans game. We could have scored 10. They were awful. Oh, is that Arsenal? Oh, sorry, you're saying that Swansea could have scored 10. Fellaini was injured. Yeah, I mean, it's not like Fellaini played really bad. Yeah, that Aguero late goal has saved quite a few people. Lucky. Not lucky, to be fair. He's a great striker. Getting Sanchez over De Bruyne is madness. It wouldn't be madness if he scores a hat-trick against Huddersfield. You're probably right, though. The thing is, if I bring in De Bruyne, who do I captain? I don't really want to captain him against Burnley. Whereas I'll definitely captain Sanchez against Huddersfield. And it feels like that's a risk I can take. Differential. What final target am I ranking am I targeting? Top 5k again would be good. I think I'm going to struggle to get higher than that now. Any chance Aubameyang will play this weekend? I think he has to, doesn't he? Arsenal just lost to Swansea. Lacazette does not look good. Aubameyang bangs in the goals. He's got to play. Yeah, Ben, that's definitely something to consider. The players trying to get a World Cup spot. Do you know what I mean? It's why Walcott moved. It's why Sturridge has moved to West Brom or been loaned. He's loaned, right? Yeah, I think he's loaned to West Brom. If you could get Son out for free, would you? Probably, but he was so close to getting points tonight. If he gets points tonight, you don't consider taking him out. And he played well. I watched the game. He played well. It's a tough one. Do I think William will play next game? I think if he's like I think it was Ben was saying earlier. If he's declared fit, then possibly, yeah. I mean, Chelsea obviously had a bad result tonight, so sure, maybe. It's too hard to say, though. There's no way I could say for certain he's going to play. I think Aubameyang will be priced at 10.5. We'll have to wait and see, but in fact they've been a bit slow getting them in. Maybe they'll do it tomorrow once all the moves are confirmed tonight. Maybe they'll do it tomorrow. No last minute deals. Today wasn't as interesting transfer-wise as I thought it was. Oh my god. Official FPL have just tweeted. Phil Jones was... I know this is probably like accounts that don't properly play, but Jones was triple captained by 13 people. 1,200 captained him. Can't wait for Mark's pronunciation of Aubameyang. I think Mark will be alright. He knows the deal with names, mostly. What price would stop me getting Aubameyang? To be honest, like, obviously more than 11 million, maybe. He's, I mean, that wouldn't put me off. You'd have to wait for the fixtures and see how he does. Again, like Arsenal's fixtures, we've got, let me find them a sec. Arsenal. Everton at home, which is good, but then Spurs away and Man City at home. After that, it's decent. Brighton away, Watford at home, Leicester away, Stoke at home, Southampton at home, Newcastle away, West Ham at home, Burnley at home, and Huddersfield away. They've really got great fixtures, Arsenal, after the next three. So I'll be looking at him then. Hazard was saying he played really, really well. With Willian, they should play more together. Maybe they will. Delafeu looked decent. Just need a clinical striker. But the problem is, you don't really have that, do you? And you're not going to bring someone in now. I mean, great, I guess. Thing is, this game was just a freak week. Yeah, I'm not making rash transfers. These weeks happen, and when they happen to everyone, there's no reason to rage transfer. I don't think. The negative points double if you captain. Yeah, if you captain Phil Jones, you get -2. You get -4. Yeah, I kind of spoke about Giroud already. If he's going to play, if Morata's out for a bit longer, which it seems like he's going to be, seems like a shrewd pick to me. I mean, obviously you never know how someone's going to integrate. But still. He's got a great goal scoring record, actually, I'd say. 8.2 million, though, for... I mean, how long is Morata out for? I don't think he's... Hang on. Back injury. The problem as well with Chelsea is the next two fixtures are nice. Watford away and West Brom at home. But then it's Man United and Man City away. So again, I probably wouldn't risk it personally. Wilson been on form, but Defoe back soonish. I really don't see why Howe would put Defoe back in when Wilson is playing so well. Like, I know Defoe was kind of first choice at the start, but he's getting on. He didn't score many goals. Callum Wilson's now I know Wilson's a bit injury prone, and he might want to rest him, but let's see. He's played 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 in a row. He's scored 4 goals in that time. Since he's come back in, let's have a look. They got a few good results, especially against Arsenal and Chelsea. I don't know. It seems crazy why you'd put Defoe in, to be honest. You think Chelsea have Barcelona, Man United, Man City, and then Barcelona again? Wow. That is harsh. Oh, didn't want to drink anything, but I'm going to have to. Throat's going. Coleman's back starting. What's his price? 6.4 million. Too expensive. Case is getting stronger for Wilson. Yeah, case closed as far as I'm concerned. Walcott or Mkhitaryan? I think it has to be Walcott right now. Man's in form. I need to play around with transfers a bit more. Don't want to keep doing it on stream because I'm sure it bores everyone after a while. Let me see. Oh my god, you're on already. We're screwed. I'm screwed. So let's just see. Let's just see here a second. Oh, this is... Hang on. Not that I want to take Lingard out before... This is so knee-jerk, by the way. Knee-jerk central. Do I keep Lingard, drop Otamendi? And then I get to keep Son. Am I still bringing in Sanchez? That's up for debate now. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, lads. I'm the worst FPL manager in the world. When will I play free hit? Yeah, 35 or 31. I haven't decided yet. One of those 2 weeks, though. I don't think I'd be looking so much to get Alonso in right now. He's quite expensive. Like I just said, fixtures are about to get bad. Yeah, I mean, I could take Lingard out in this scenario. And put Million or whoever. Best time to play bench boost, probably in the double game week if you're able to wildcard before. But don't overthink the bench boost. It's probably worth about 20 points max. So if you've got a really good bench one week, just use it. I think you've got to see Sanchez return first, but then you're behind the curve. Remove your United goggles. But the thing is, I don't want to. This is one of those times where I'm not saying to everyone else, get Sanchez in. In fact, I would say he's not worth 11.7 million. But for my team, he plays for Man United. I want to have him in. But, I don't know. Get De Bruyne in as well, you're saying? Can't afford that. Unless there's a 3 million defender going spare. What can you do with Mahrez? I mean, if I had Mahrez, I'd keep him, I think. Look at this though, Arsenal and Chelsea. Not good. Yeah, I'm really going to have to think about my transfers over the next couple of days. It's going to be tough. Arguably, don't even need to make a transfer this week. Look at that. Perfect. What would I do with David Silva? I would wait for news on his injury and see how bad he is first. No, like I say, I completely agree. I wouldn't bring in Sanchez, I don't think. Sorry, I would bring in Sanchez, but I don't think I'd recommend other people to. De Bruyne is fixture proof. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah. United have a point to prove and Huddersfield could get steamrolled. Well, they could sit deep, like they did against Liverpool, and Man United could not be good enough to unlock them. Can I afford another drop on Arnie? Well, when's he going to drop? I'm not going to... Yeah, no, I'm going to get rid of Van Avish this week. I mean, they've got two transfers, so no reason to keep him, really. Captain Wilson next game week. Look, it's not the worst idea, I don't think. Do I not feel Son could do well? Yep, absolutely could. But again, Kane and Son could do well, but obviously you're kind of betting against some good, bad fixtures. So I think I've worded that really badly. They've obviously not got the greatest fixtures, so you're backing them against when they've already got a tough enough run, and it will be tough for them to score well. Arnautovic is fit again, will play the weekend. I don't know if that's the case. He said he might be back next week, I think. I don't think he meant next game week. I think he meant next week. Laporte is not Italian, Andy, in caps, Christoph says. Ignore the E and pronounce it as if it was Laporte. Yeah, I think I said that, didn't I, in the last stream? I think I was saying Laporte, but I knew it was... Or I said it was Laporte. Alexander was unlucky this week. Van Dijk's sick right before the game. Was he sick though? He was on the bench. Was he not just rotated? Just joined. Did you answer what to do with Mahrez? I think keep. I would wait on news. See if Peel gives anything away about whether he's going to start or not. What his kind of frame of mind he's in. But I think keep. Van Dijk was ill, was he? Okay. Pep just announced that Mahrez is a Leicester player and the transfer window is closed for Man City. Yeah, I mean, no deals are going to be put through now. You'd imagine. No, like, big deals, anyway. Why don't I put the points for each game week up? Yeah, I mean, I should. Yeah, it's just one extra thing to do. One more thing that takes a bit of time. And I'm generally trying to get these streams up straight after the game, so there's only so much I can do in advance. So yeah, sorry. I got 49 before bonus. Sterling will get 1, so that's 50. I think that's it, though. So 50 points. It's okay. I think 50 is fine, considering I saved the transfer and didn't get rid of Arnautovic. Obviously, I could have done Arnautovic to Walcott, but whatever. Mahrez's mind won't be in it. He handed in a transfer request. Yeah, of course, but there's always the possibility that now he tries and plays out of his skin to get a transfer in the summer. When's the next Scoutcast? I've actually already answered that, Ben. It's tomorrow. Breaking. Islam. Islam. I don't know. Yeah. Slimani. Should have just gone with the surname. Has just joined Newcastle on loan from Leicester. Done deal. Just write your points on your forehead with a marker pen. That's a... yeah, good idea. Pope to the Pickford transfer, stabbing in the back again. Yeah, it was a mistake. Alright, I'm holding my hands up. It was a big mistake to do it. I didn't need to use 2 transfers that week. It's kind of punished me ever since. Mahrez and Son to De Bruyne and Walcott. De Bruyne and Walcott, flavour of the evening. I know you were kidding. I know you were kidding. How has Andre Ayew been sold for 80 million? Because this is 2018 and who cares about transfer prices? They're so ridiculous now. Let me take another look at this. De Bruyne. I mean, I don't need to make the Callum... hang on a sec. Let's chill on that a sec. I don't need to make the Callum Wilson move because I can play Lingard this week. 2.6. Oh, yeah. That's bad. Hang on. Yeah, no. It's not happening. I'd have to take an 8-point hit. 8-point hit to get De Bruyne and Walcott in. Don't think it's happening. Doom, 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 doom. Eight-point hit is madness. Yeah, I don't need to do an 8-point hit. I know that. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. You have Wilshere. I think there's better options than Wilshere. How much is he? He can't be that much money. Wilshere just doesn't score many. Plus he's injured, right? Oh, he's ill. 5.5. I'd be looking to upgrade him, I think. I could just forget about Walcott, of course. So look, this is something else I could do, right? Right. Bring in De Bruyne. I think we did this just a minute ago. So I play Millie or I play one of my defenders. I get Wilson in. Oh, I can't afford it. Never mind. Shut up. Aubameyang for captain, wow. Interesting choice. Let's see how much it is. SA's 10.5. Is there any strikers for 10.5? What's Morata? Okay, he's close enough. Oof. Yeah, it's not happening, is it? Again, I'd have to take a huge hit. Seamus Coleman outstanding tonight, man of the match. I know, but 6.4 million. Laporte, yeah, 5.5. I think that looks okay. I don't know if this is the time to be bringing in a Man City defender, though. Klukas is a budget 5th mid instead of a mini. Yeah, it could be. I'm not looking to bring Morata in. Jesus. I was just getting his price in case Aubameyang was 10.5. Would I switch Firmino for Aubameyang? I don't think so. Liverpool's fixtures are really nice. Firmino's ticking over nicely. He's a good price. Probably not going to look to switch that for now. Monreal is the best third striker option for sure. He's been great. By the way, people, don't forget, vote on those polls if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you haven't already. It'd be much appreciated if you're enjoying the stream. Nearly 400 of you in here watching, so damn, only 38 likes. If you can all hit that like button, it'd be appreciated. But yeah, vote on the polls as well. There's 5 of them. We'll do them in about 10 minutes. I would say. Christensen subbed off earlier, is injured. Nightmare, to be honest, for owners. Oh dear. What did other people around me get? Oh, they all got like the same. That Aguero goal is really frustrating. Oof. Oh, no way. Someone in my league has got Holgate, who didn't play. He's got Simpson first on his bench, who didn't play. So he gets Phil. I actually looked at his team and thought, why you've got Jones second on your bench? He's coming on. Lovely. Happy days. Let's check out a few other people. Decent. Yeah, everyone's kind of scoring about the same. No biggie. Sorry, just having a quick look. Oh, not good. Okay, done. I don't think Alexander. I don't think Alonso is in much danger for rotation, to be honest. We'll see. I mean, around Champions League, maybe he'll get a rest. Now they've got an option, but he's going to be generally first choice. Is Otamendi in danger of rotation? I mean, he's been there for City all season. Surely it's just Stones that misses out. Yeah, I think Daniels looks a good pick. 4.7. Although, I've got to be honest with Daniels, I've not checked his attacking kind of stats more recently. But the fixtures are nice. Your mini league rival got 88. Jesus. What was my Fantasy Island risk? That is a great question. Who was it? It was Shaqiri and J-Rod the last couple of weeks. Oh, it was Goodmanson. It was Goodmanson. With all his chances created. Should have been Sigurdsson. Just said Sigurdsson. That would have been 3 assists in a row. Alonso owners will soon get a shock. Yeah, I'm really not worried about him at all, but we'll see. Is it worth losing Alonso if it means getting De Bruyne? I mean, I wouldn't want to lose to Alonso for the next two, I don't think. Well, Man United's options beside Link. I mean, they could play Sanchez number 10 and put Mata on the right. Did one thing I didn't check, did Rooney play tonight? Or did Sigurdsson play number 10 again? Because I think Sigurdsson could get in the points at some point if he's if he keeps playing number 10. Rooney didn't play. Okay, that's the way it should be. Oh, Rooney did. Oh, they played together. Okay, fair enough. That's it's one of the reasons why, like, if Rooney ever comes back into that number 10, it's going to be annoying. I'd play Wilson if I had him, yeah. I mean, I'd play Wilson every week. Wilson's not the kind of player I'd want to be benching, to be honest. What's the most urgent thing I need to address in my team? Probably Arnautovic, I guess. Maybe Lingard. Maybe Crouch. Probably Arnautovic just because he's injured. Do I prefer Chinese or Indian League? We're at that stage of the stream where the non-football questions are coming in. If it's takeaway, I generally get Chinese. If I was going out to a restaurant, probably Indian. Do I think Lingard will be the fall guy? Maybe. Let's not forget, it's not like we got beaten by a poor side. We got beaten by Spurs who are playing really well. So I don't know if he necessarily will fully change the team next week. Okay, I've got to get rid of Morata because people think I'm actually looking at bringing him in. Hang on. Let me just get my team up. Otherwise I'll have to field questions about why I'm bringing in Morata. I suppose I've just not really had too many curry takeaways, to be fair. Taking a hit this game. If so, Arnie and Lingard for... Oh, if it was just those two, it'd be Walcott plus someone. I don't know who, though. Gross going under the radar. That's for good reason. He's not doing anything, is he? If you can afford it. I mean, Arnautovic to Walcott looks pretty much like a no-brainer right now. If you're just doing one transfer. If you're downgrading him, there's really not that many options. Not ones that stand out. I like my curries mild. Have I ever met the Irish girl group Bewitched? No. They're always blaming it on the weatherman. Arnie might be back next week. Yeah, but that's next week after this game week, right? So he's going to miss another game week. He's not going to be back this weekend, you'd think. Now, if Moy says otherwise, fair enough. The thing is, if he misses out this week, then in the next three, it's like... next five is Liverpool away, Man United at home, Swansea away, and then Burnley at home to Watford. I mean, Watford and Burnley are probably okay. But Liverpool, Swansea away, Man United at home... Not the greatest. You were thinking about taking Ali out of your team. No, I don't think... It depends. If you've got the luxury to worry about Ali right now, then fair enough. But I think Spurs played alright tonight, and they got two okay fixtures coming up, and then some really nice ones. I wouldn't be in a rush to take out my Spurs players. Jamie's off to watch Match of the Day. Have fun. Shouldn't really announce the Match of the Day starting, should I? Oops. Chances of Heaton coming back. Has he even been on the bench yet? I'd expect him to probably start on the bench and then maybe make his way back. Ali seems to not have the finishing touch. He got an assist tonight. But yeah, fair enough. But I still think the Spurs players in general look okay right now. Do I regret not taking some hits? Your team is on the weak side most weeks because you're playing non-aggressive dub-up. Is it though? Like, I mean, again, I seem to have scored similarly to everyone else. I guess that's probably true because I've got the template, but what's weak about my team? I'd be interested to know. What do you think is the really weak part of a team with kind of Jones, Otamendi, Alonso, Sterling and Salah, Kane, Firmino all doing well, and then Son, Lingard and Arnautovic, so I could swap all three for a -4. Sanchez in for just the Huddersfield game. No, I'd at least keep him for Newcastle. After that, it really depends how well he's done and how well Man United are playing. We'll have to see. I mean, sure, again, like I said, yes, Aguero was a mistake. He got a hat-trick. If I captained him then, it'd be looking good. But that's done now. I can't keep looking back at that. Was Pickford a trap? It looks to be that way, yeah. Really bad. I just looked at the fixtures and thought, yeah, here we go. Hasn't worked so far. But, I mean, apart from Arsenal away now, the fixtures afterwards are pretty good. So we'll see. You can always swap him on wildcard. I'm not attached to him or anything. Looking at Shaqiri as an Arnautovic replacement. Nah, like I pretty much said last week. Last week was the week. This week, sorry, was the week to get Shaqiri. He didn't do anything. He's got. I wouldn't say he's got good he's got 2 good fixtures, and then 2 okay ones, and then some really not good ones. So I'm just not interested, I don't think, in Shaqiri. At this rate, Nick Pope will be England #1. He probably should be, to be honest. Him and Heaton should be 1 and 2. Is it time to go back to 3 up front? So, I don't think... So one thing I'll say, it feels like midfield options around the kind of £8-ish million price are starting to dry up a little bit. So obviously you've got Salah and Sterling, but they're not near the £8 million price anymore. Son's been looking okay. David Silva's just got injured. Mane maybe a differential, but again he's quite expensive. Sané's got injured. Bernardo Silva, we'll have to see how well he does. Who else is there? Martial and Pogba. Is anyone going to get them in after the way they played tonight? I mean, Pogba got pulled on 60 minutes. So Mahrez, yeah, okay, yeah, Mahrez too. We'll have to, again, but we'll have to see how he plays now he's handed in a transfer request. Walcott looks good for a bit cheaper, yeah. Mkhitaryan, there's a lot of hype around Mkhitaryan. I do find it a bit surprising. I think he hasn't ever really looked that good for Man United. Yes, he could play better for Arsenal. He played well at the start of this season, but that quickly petered out. Will he have more freedom under Wenger? Maybe, yeah. But we're still yet to see, and the fixtures aren't great. So I don't think we have to go back to 3 up front. But I think there's some options there. You've got Vardy, who scored again tonight. Yes, it was a penalty, but he got more points. Wilson looks good. Jordan Ayew looks okay if you want to go cheap up front. Aubameyang maybe coming in. Giroud if he keeps his place. So I think there's, there's some options up front. You think Arnautovic, Son and Lingard and Crouch are weak links. I mean, that's 4 players out of a whole team. One of those is on the bench every week. Crouch, that doesn't really matter. Arnautovic, Son and Lingard, yeah, like I said, I can get rid of them in 4 points. So I don't think the team's that weak, really, if it's just 4 players and one of them's benched. And Son looked good tonight. I don't really actually see how Son's a weak link, to be honest. Mickey got 5 assists but was playing poorly. Yeah. I mean, I got rid of him pretty quick, actually. Didn't hold on for him too long. Bernardo Silva, one of the world's best young prospects. Yeah, maybe. I'm not denying that. I'm just talking about FPL only. The difference for Mkhitaryan might be his re-partnership with Aubameyang. But again, we don't know how Aubameyang is going to fit in. Obviously, he's a top-class striker. You'd expect him to be able to come to the Premier League and do it. But it doesn't always work out like that. All the attackers in the Man United squad are playing in the wrong positions, including Lukaku, who should have been on the bench. Would be interesting to see... Lukaku's probably should be dropped. Be interesting to see Sanchez played up front. Son is weak because of Spurs fixtures, but I mean, he could have got in the points tonight, and arguably Liverpool and Arsenal are going to be easier fixtures, so you can't have the best fixtures all the time. So I don't agree that Son's a weak pick right now. Doesn't mean I'm not going to move him on. Did I captain Kane? No, I captained Salah. Mkhitaryan had 5 assists to Aubameyang in 3 seasons. Is that true? Even in that season where he assisted loads? Son looked great tonight. I'm keeping him before the game week was about to be chopped. See you later, Joker. For some reason, Drunk Me transferred in Matip. Okay. That's an interesting one. Let's have a look at what time is it. Yeah, let's do the polls. I'll give you 2 more minutes to vote if you haven't already. Click that little I button in the top right corner and vote on the polls. While you're at it, if you haven't already, click the like button. We're only 26 away from 100. And if you're new around here, hit subscribe. That'll let you know when next video, stream, etc. is going up. Excuse me. We're coming up to the 7,500 subs now. Your new Sanchez shirt is full of tears already. That's a nightmare. How's it going, Shani Rasul? Rasul? Oh, I see. Chelsea. Ben, I'm missing all your jokes. You need to spell it out for me. How long left, roughly? Don't want to disappoint you. What about your midfield? You got Walcott, Mahrez, Sterling, Hazard, and Sterling. 2 Sterlings. I guess one of those is Salah. So 2 of them are the same. Walcott, yeah, looks good. Mahrez, head turn, maybe. Hazard, can't even score against Bournemouth. You should have De Bruyne instead. Is the chat lagging? I don't think so. Alright, it's time for the polls. It's time for the answers you've been waiting for like 1 hour. If I can find them. How did Pogba look? Rubbish, to be honest. But it's Huddersfield at home. You don't have to be too worried. Wait until after that. Will the transfers happen tonight? Let's, okay. There's something I haven't done for a while. Let's have a look at the price changes. Will the transfers happen tonight? I don't think so. I'm probably going to wait. I know I'm going to lose a bit more money, but so be it. Do you know what I mean? Is FPL statistics not working? Who's okay? Someone's gonna have to tell me who's dropping, who's rising, because it isn't working. Tonight was the first league defeat Pogba has played in since Chelsea away in October 23rd, 2016. It's also the first time he's been substituted while not injured with United in a losing position. There you go. FPL statistics is just not working for me. So Walcott's rising, yeah, fair enough. I guess Arnautovic is maybe selling soon. I don't know, I lose 0.2 million. It's a bit annoying. To be honest though, like one of the main reasons I'm not going to make transfers, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. And straight after the stream I'm going to go to bed. So I'll just worry about it tomorrow. The prices change, so be it. Okay, polls. Polls. Andrew Robertson is great, yeah. Agreed. Do the polls so I can go to sleep. Alright, we'll do the polls in 20 minutes. 20 minutes is the new poll time. Have I tried FPL Fix? I haven't, no. Laporte is 5.5 million. Otamendi out, Jones in. Turns out any more own goals Jones is going to score. Okay. For real, no. Game week 26 captain. Oh, Jesus, hang on. I've lost him again. I've lost it. Game week 26 captain. It's quite close at the top. 27% saying Kane. 26% saying Salah. So very close there. 22%, so only just behind saying Aguero. 17% saying Sanchez. So quite a few people backing Sanchez. And then Hazard, Mr. Can't score against Bournemouth. 6%. Not good, not good. Game week 25 points. So we know it was a low scoring one. 46 to 55 was the top with 46%. 39% of you got 55 plus. So not that high, a higher scoring week as we kind of figured. 11% 36 to 45. 2% 26 to 35. And less than 25, just 2 people apparently. Just realised you're in a rare position where you might get Burnley's team sheet before the deadline. Why is that? Best third striker. Unsurprisingly, Wilson comes in at top. Although 56%, I expected that to be higher. 24% saying Jordan Ayew. Only 2% saying J-Rod. I guess Sturridge is maybe a bit of concern there. And 17% saying someone else. What to do with Mahrez? You're reporting on the game. Who are you reporting on the game for? That's cool. You probably will get it early then, won't you? Anyway, polls. Oh, an RTE, very nice. I don't know IRM, but RTE I know. What to do with Mahrez? 61% of you say get rid. It's quite high. I don't know about that. Not sure I agree. 38% saying keep. And then should you keep Lingard for Huddersfield? 66% saying yes. I agree with that. And 33% saying no. So that is the polls, the scores on the doors. Ultimately switch to Laporte. I honestly don't think it's worth it. I don't know if you're going to want Man City defenders too much longer. If you do, I don't know. It depends what move you're going to make. But I don't like sideways moves like that, generally. Do I think Sanchez is trying too hard to impress and making poor mistakes? No, not really. I think he gets dispossessed a lot. He always did at Arsenal. Original plan was Kane and Iwobi out, Sanchez and Wilson in. Does tonight change that? I really don't think now's the time to take Kane out. It was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. 1 or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, sorry. I don't think you have to get rid of Man City defenders, but they've only kept 1 clean sheet in the last 4. Fixtures get a bit tougher now as well. So, Fellaini was injured. Nothing more to it than that, really. Oh, excuse me. See you later, Matthew. Appreciate you tuning in as always. I think, lads, that is going to be the end of that. Will there be another stream this week? It seems unlikely. I'll probably do the preview tomorrow, I guess. Next stream will probably be after the Chelsea game on Monday. I may do it on Sunday instead. We'll see. So look out for that. Sunday or Monday. I'll let you know on Twitter anyway when it's going live. As always. On your way out, if you can hit that like button, it'd be much appreciated. Also subscribe if you're new around here. That'll let you know when the videos are going up, when the next stream is live, etc, etc. Hit the little bell once you've subscribed, and that will that'll let you know for sure. That will notify you. Whatever. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, be on the Scoutcast tomorrow over on Fantasy Football Scout. Hopefully I'll have a bit more of an idea of what I want to do. Will I make transfers tonight? It does seem unlikely. I'm pretty much going to go straight to sleep, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's always much appreciated. Thanks for all the support. And I will catch you next time. Cheers all.